on a Bensenville police officer shot 9 times while responding to a domestic violence call.
Today, Stephen Kotluski details that terrifying November night and the progress he's made on his way to recovery, and he has still maintained a sense of humor. Patrick Elwood has a story you'll see only on WGN.
Thank you so much for your service, Officer Kotluski. I hope you have a speedy recovery.
In law enforcement, they will tell you job one is getting back home. When it comes to Bensenville officer Stephen Kotluski, 8 bullets to the body, hours of surgery, and months of hospitalization. He has returned home, but a world away from where he was when he started that shift that November day.
Physical therapy, and one of them is typically occupational therapy, which they work on my balance. They work on my hand dexterity because I have a lot of weakness.
Officer Kotluski was dispatched to answer a domestic disturbance call. When he got to the front door,
I want you to take me back to when you on that call. Do you remember anything?
Everything vividly.
something didn't feel right.
This is gonna sound corny, but the whole it's way too quiet. It was way too quiet. For domestic, nobody yelling, the door was open, come on in.
I don't know what's going on.
Within mere moments after entering, a 21-year-old man appeared, gun in hand, and opened fire. Pulling the trigger 10 times, 8 bullets hitting his body, a 9th went into his vest.
I start taking fire, I dive right. When I get to the bottom of the stairs, I get kind of out of a cone of vision. I know I pulled out my gun and waited for someone to come through the door. So I'm laying there and a gun fixed on the entrance. I'm waiting. I was ready to kill somebody.
The gunman stayed inside. Seconds later, fellow officer Patrick Scanlon arrived and found Kotluski bleeding profusely. A bullet had shattered an artery in his leg.
2 tourniquets, dude. Scanlon is a stud because he picked me up like I was nothing. Because he's a gym rat. He just threw me in the car.
And drove him to the paramedics further away in the parking lot, who had just arrived. Later, he would get the narrative from one of them on just how close to death he was, and he says it with a sense of humor.
The fireman guy who took me to the hospital started telling me, bro, because he talks like that. He's got a Chris Farley voice. He's like, dude, your blood pressure was 70/30, bro. And I'm like, don't tell me. I don't want to hear it. And I was like, that's fine. I don't need to know. I'm alive.
50 hours of surgery to repair those damaged organs, bones, and blood vessels. And he says he finds himself frequently in conversations with his higher power.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
Okay. You had conversations with God since this?
I've had arguments with God.
He is back at home. Well, kind of. He is staying at his wife's parents' place a couple of doors down because they have a ranch, which is easier to navigate in his current condition. Here at his home, their first floor bathroom is not wheelchair friendly and it has no shower.
I think that this will probably have to be removed so that he can fit through here.
This is his mother-in-law, Catherine, showing us around. The family tells us that workers' comp says because he eventually, hopefully, will leave the wheelchair behind, it won't make improvements to have the bathroom expanded to include a shower and a wider door.
And I see the looks on their faces, and I knew it was bad. I kind of lost my balance and backed up to the stairs.
Hurrying to get to the hospital, Crystal couldn't process what was going on.
A lot was going through my head, and I couldn't really function. I couldn't walk. I couldn't breathe. It was just taking over physically, and I had never felt that way before.
When not in rehab, Monday through Friday, Officer Steve has rekindled his love of playing the bass and painting. A childhood friend commissioned him to paint this. He did it in 3 separate sittings. He also appreciates his time with loved ones here, now more than ever.
Do you appreciate your time more now?
Dude,
With your family?
it's the best time.
And he looks forward to getting back on the job. His wife, not so much.
I'm the one that's going to be here that is going to have my kids if he goes, when he goes to work or if he goes to work.
It is the great unknown that goes with being a police officer returning safely. For his part, this 13-year vet says what happened, that was a setup.
You had no chance to pull out your service weapon.
No, it was an ambush. Can we talk?
Be honest with me.
It was a bunk call. It was a fake call for the purposes of summoning a police officer so that when he got there, he would be killed. And if it wasn't me, it would have been the second guy.
A 21-year-old man has been charged with first-degree attempted murder against Officer Kotluski. Also, the Illinois Pension Public Fund Association, through its Heroes Family program, is going to help pay for the bathroom improvements and is throwing a fundraiser for him and Bradley police officer Tyler Bailey and other first responder families. March 4th in Rosemont. For more information on that, we'll link it to this story at WGNTV.com. Patrick Elwood, WGN News.